Hello, my beautiful Scorpios, and welcome back. I am your guide on this cosmic journey, and I invite you to lean in. Silence the noise of the outside world for just a moment, because what we are about to uncover is not just a horoscope or a tarot reading. It is a sacred transmission written in the stars, specifically for you, and it carries the weight of destiny. Have you felt it? That restless hum beneath your skin as August begins to close? The sense that something larger than life is pressing at the edges of your reality. This is because from August 25th to 31st, 2025, the universe is aligning the final test before September's blessing. And Scorpio, you are the one being called to step into this energy. This is not coincidence. This is not random. This is your soul's invitation to rise. For in this final week of August, the waning moon whispers release. Mercury retrograde exposes hidden truths, and fate itself is testing whether you are ready to claim the blessing waiting on the other side. Perhaps you've already noticed shadows of the past resurfacing, strange coincidences, or faces that trigger old wounds. But do not be deceived. This is the test. The moment to prove you have grown beyond the cycles that once held you down. Because only by passing through this fire with grace will you unlock the hidden door of abundance, love, and transformation that September is prepared to deliver. So, stay with me, Scorpio, because in the next few moments, we will uncover what this Scorpio August 2025 horoscope really means. The tarot message hidden in the chaos, the spiritual guidance that will carry you forward, and the exact blessing waiting to meet you in September. This reading may change everything for you, and by the end of it, you will know exactly how to turn this final test into your greatest breakthrough yet. Scorpio, as we move deeper into this sacred forecast, let us step into the first great theme of your week, from August 25th to 31st, 2025. And it is one that may feel heavy, but is profoundly important. Because this week the shadows resurface, not to destroy you, but to test if you have truly healed. You may find yourself thinking about an old relationship, perhaps a lover who once broke your heart, or a friend who betrayed your trust. Maybe even a family member whose words left scars that you carried quietly. This is not an accident. It is the cosmic mirror held before you during the Scorpio August 2025 horoscope, and it is Mercury retrograde pulling threads from your past. Not to torment you, but to give you one last opportunity to cut them free. And while it may sting to see these ghosts, the truth is they hold no power over you anymore, unless you hand it back to them. That is why the final test feels so personal, because it is personal. It is about your soul proving to itself that the wounds no longer define your identity. And if you notice synchronicities, like running into an old name, seeing a reminder on social media, or even dreaming of someone who once hurt you, take it as confirmation that your spirit is being tested, not punished, and that the only answer required is to choose yourself. Again and again, Scorpio, you have already survived the betrayal. You already endured the heartbreak. What remains now is only a shadow echo, a faint energy asking to be released so that your vibration can rise. This is the Scorpio final test, August 2025. It is not about them. It is about you, your readiness to walk forward unshaken, your willingness to let go. The cards whisper that when the past resurfaces this week, you must not engage. Do not reopen conversations. Do not rekindle flames that were meant to extinguish. Your destiny is no longer back there. It is ahead, in September, glowing with promise. This is why the Scorpio Tarot message August 2025 is clear. What comes back to tempt you is only a lesson, not a blessing. So trust your intuition, trust your growth. And remember that every time you say no to what once broke you, you are saying yes to the Scorpio hidden blessing, September 2025, that is already waiting to unfold. Now, Scorpio, as the shadows stir and old echoes call your name, another layer of this week's energy reveals itself, and it is a warning you cannot ignore. Because between August 25th to 31st, 2025, Someone in your orbit may not be as they seem. This is the part of the journey where the masks begin to slip, where the smiles are wide, but the intentions beneath are sharp. The Scorpio warning, August 2025, is clear. Pay attention to the subtle signs. The uneasy feeling in your gut, the glance that lingers too long, the words that sound sweet but carry a sting. Someone around you could be hiding envy, competition, or even a quiet attempt to sabotage your progress. And while this may sound unsettling, it is actually a gift, because your intuition, the most powerful compass in the zodiac, will pick up on it immediately. You are being shown the difference between allies and pretenders, between those who truly support your destiny and those who secretly resent your light. Tarot reveals this. Energy in cards like the Seven of Swords, the Moon, or even the reversed Three of Cups, symbols of deception, hidden motives, and false friendships. But Scorpio, do not panic, because this is not about fear. It is about clarity. The Scorpio destiny, August 2025, includes learning who deserves to walk with you into September's blessing. And sometimes that clarity comes only when truth is revealed. So if you notice someone speaking behind your back, downplaying your achievements, or trying to pull you into drama, take a step back and observe without reacting, because the test is not just about seeing through lies. It is about choosing not to waste your power on them. Remember, your energy is magnetic, your focus sharp, and your vibration too precious to be drained by hidden rivals. This week invites you to protect your aura, to strengthen your boundaries, and to trust the Scorpio Tarot reading, August 2025, which confirms, not everyone who claps for you wants to see you win. But every rival revealed is actually a blessing in disguise. For when the fake falls away, only truth remains. And that truth, Scorpio, will clear the space for the authentic allies, opportunities, and miracles that September is already sending your way. Scorpio, after the shadows and the rivals are exposed, the universe shifts the spotlight toward something brighter. And this is where the energy of opportunity begins to stir. Because during August 25th to 31st, 2025, a crack in the door of abundance is forming. And for those ready to step through, this may become the most pivotal moment of your year. This is not just another chance encounter. This is the Scorpio hidden blessing, September 2025, already making its presence known. A financial door, a career, advancement, or even a surprising source of support that appears when you least expect it. The Scorpio transformation, August 2025, begins here, where challenge and blessing intertwine. Imagine this: an email, a phone call, or an invitation that seems small at first, but carries enormous potential. This is not random. It is karmic. The universe balancing the scales for the years you've endured hardship, for the silent battles you've fought without recognition. The cards whisper Ace of Pentacles energy, an opening, a seed, a beginning that can grow into lasting prosperity, if you nurture it. And yet here lies the twist, Scorpio, because this door does not stay open forever. It is fleeting, and it requires you to trust your instincts enough to walk through without hesitation. This is why the Scorpio Astrology 2025 forecast highlights urgency and divine timing. So if you've been doubting yourself, wondering if you're truly ready, let this be your sign that the answer is yes. The Scorpio Horoscope, August 2025, confirms that the blessing is aligned. But the question is, will you claim it? Or will fear and doubt convince you to stay where you are? Remember, destiny does not beg, it invites. And this final week of August is your invitation. Look closely at any offers, opportunities, or synchronicities that arise now, because what seems like a small opening may actually be the financial turning point or spiritual breakthrough you've been waiting for. This is the Scorpio Tarot message, August 2025. Clear and undeniable, the door is opening, but it is you who must walk through it. And in doing so, you align yourself fully with the prosperity and abundance that September has already prepared for you. Scorpio, the deeper we go into this cosmic message for August 25th to 31st, 2025, the clearer it becomes that the real battlefield is not outside of you but within. Because the Scorpio final test, August 2025, is an emotional one, designed to measure how far you've come in mastering your inner storms. This week, someone may try to provoke you, maybe through careless words, a misunderstanding, or an outright attempt to drag you back into drama. The universe will watch closely, not to punish you, but to see if you will respond as the old Scorpio reactive, sharp, ready to sting, or as the evolved Scorpio calm, deliberate, anchored in power. The Scorpio horoscope, August 2025, warns that triggers will appear, but each one is a disguised checkpoint, an opportunity to rise above rather than fall back. Imagine someone questioning your worth, ignoring your efforts, or twisting your words, and instead of exploding, you take a breath, smile with quiet strength, and withdraw your energy. In that single moment you pass the test, because emotional mastery is the key that unlocks the next chapter. This is not about repressing feelings. It is about owning them, directing them, choosing when and how to release them. The Scorpio spiritual guidance, August 2025, urges you to see your emotions as rivers, not floods. They are powerful. They shape landscapes, but only when guided do they create fertile ground. Tarot reflects this through strength, temperance, and the King of Cups, symbols of balance, discipline, and compassion, reminding you that true power is calm. The Scorpio destiny, August 2025, lies not in proving others wrong, but in proving to yourself that your peace cannot be stolen. So when provocation comes, and it will, remember that every reaction is a choice. Every silence is also a statement, and every moment you remain steady is a victory for your soul. And here lies the truth. September's blessing will not be given to those who lash out, but to those who stay centered, who demonstrate that they can hold great power without being consumed by it. So Scorpio, guard your emotions this week as sacred fire, for how you wield it now will decide how brightly your abundance burns in the month ahead. Scorpio, as the emotional tests unfold in this closing week of August, you may begin to wonder why the universe is placing such weight on your shoulders, but the answer is profound, because this is not simply random chaos. It is cosmic alignment, a deliberate orchestration meant to prepare you for the next chapter. The Scorpio Astrology 2025 forecast reveals that August has carried the vibration of the number 8, tied to karma, power, and lessons of control. But as you move into September, you shift toward the vibration of 9, a number of completion, wisdom, and spiritual awakening. And this transition requires purification, which is why you are being tested now. The Scorpio Tarot message, August 2025, echoes this shift through cards like Judgment and the World. Reminders that cycles are closing, destinies are unfolding, and that your soul is stepping into a higher octave of experience. It is as though the universe is saying, Scorpio, are you ready to graduate? Because that is what this truly is. Not punishment, but initiation. A sacred threshold between who you were and who you are becoming. The Scorpio transformation, August 2025, is not about small adjustments, but about radical elevation. Shedding skins that no longer fit, walking into roles you once only dreamed of. This week, you may feel pressure, but that pressure is like the final push of a diamond being formed deep in the earth. Your resilience, your wisdom, and your depth have been cultivated for this moment. Trust that every shadow, every rival, every emotional test is part of the cosmic curriculum designed for your soul. The Scorpio Energy Shift 2025 is here, a shift that pulls you out of mere survival and into creation, into leadership, into your true spiritual authority. And while it may feel overwhelming, know that no one else is better equipped than you to hold this energy, Scorpio. You are the phoenix of the zodiac. Rebirth is your birthright, And this final week of August is the fire through which you rise. So embrace the alignment, lean into the transformation, and recognize that what is happening now is not the end of your story. It is the confirmation that September will open as a brand new chapter, written not in pain but in power, not in endings but in blessings. Scorpio, after the shadows have tested you, the rivals have revealed themselves, and the emotions have been mastered, the universe begins to whisper the promise hidden beneath the chaos. Because from August 25th to 31st, 2025, what looks like a storm is actually clearing the path for a Scorpio hidden blessing, September 2025. And this blessing is not loud or dramatic at first. It arrives quietly, disguised in the very challenges you thought would break you. You may notice it in a conversation where someone unexpectedly offers help, in an opportunity that seems small, but later grows into something life-changing, or in a moment of stillness where you suddenly feel peace after years of turmoil. This is the divine paradox. The harder the test, the greater the reward. And the Scorpio Horoscope Prediction 2025 confirms that this week holds the seed of abundance, love, or healing that will sprout in September. The tarot echoes this through cards like the Star and Ace of Pentacles, promising renewal, hope, and fresh beginnings after the storm. Scorpio, you are being shown that nothing is wasted. Every tear, every betrayal, every battle has been leading to this moment where the universe places a gift in your hands, not because you begged for it, but because you earned it. The Scorpio August 2025 horoscope makes clear that this blessing is karmic justice, the balance restored for all that was taken from you in the past, and it may arrive in surprising forms, a financial gain, a soul connection, or a doorway into a new path that aligns with your destiny. But here is the truth. This blessing can only be received if you recognize it, for many will miss the miracle because they are still staring at the chaos. But you, Scorpio, are being urged to look deeper, to trust that even in the wreckage, treasure is buried. The Scorpio Tarot reading, August 2025, reminds you that blessings are not always wrapped in golden paper. Sometimes they appear as endings, as closures, as the release of what no longer serves you. So take heart, for the universe is not taking from you. It is making room. And by the time September begins, you will understand that the very pain of August was the soil in which your greatest blessing was planted, and now it is ready to bloom. Scorpio, after the shadows have tested you, the rivals have revealed themselves, and the emotions have been mastered. The universe begins to whisper the promise hidden beneath the chaos, because from August 25th to 31st, 2025, what looks like a storm is actually clearing the path for a Scorpio hidden blessing, September 2025. And this blessing is not loud or dramatic at first. It arrives quietly, disguised in the very challenges you thought would break you. You may notice it in a conversation where someone unexpectedly offers help, in an opportunity that seems small, but later grows into something life-changing, or in a moment of stillness where you suddenly feel peace after years of turmoil. This is the divine paradox. The harder the test, the greater the reward. And the Scorpio Horoscope Prediction 2025 confirms that this week holds the seed of abundance, love, or healing that will sprout in September. The tarot echoes this through cards like the Star and Ace of Pentacles, promising renewal, hope, and fresh beginnings after the storm. Scorpio, you are being shown that nothing is wasted. Every tear, every betrayal, every battle has been leading to this moment where the universe places a gift in your hands, not because you begged for it, but because you earned it. The Scorpio August 2025 horoscope makes clear that this blessing is karmic justice, the balance restored for all that was taken from you in the past, and it may arrive in surprising forms, a financial gain, a soul connection, or a doorway into a new path that aligns with your destiny. But here is the truth. This blessing can only be received if you recognize it, For many will miss the miracle because they are still staring at the chaos. But you, Scorpio, are being urged to look deeper, to trust that even in the wreckage, treasure is buried. The Scorpio Tarot reading August 2025 reminds you that blessings are not always wrapped in golden paper. Sometimes they appear as endings, as closures, as the release of what no longer serves you. So take heart, for the universe is not taking from you. It is making room. And by the time September begins, you will understand that the very pain of August was the soil in which your greatest blessing was planted, and now it is ready to bloom. Scorpio, now that we have spoken of healing and alignment, it is time to turn to the symbols and the cards. Because the Scorpio Tarot reading August 2025 reveals truths that go beyond logic and speak directly to your soul. As I laid the cards, for this week, August 25th to 31st, 2025, three powerful archetypes emerged: the Tower, the Star, and the Ace of Pentacles. Together, they weave a story of chaos, renewal, and blessing. The Tower appears first, warning of sudden shifts or revelations. Perhaps an argument, a secret exposed, or a foundation you once thought solid beginning to shake. This is the universe tearing down illusions so that only truth remains. It is confirmation of the Scorpio final test, August 2025. But then, as the dust clears, the star shines forth, bathing you in light, hope, and divine reassurance, reminding you that healing follows every storm, and that clarity always comes after destruction. The star is the cosmic promise that you are not alone, that the universe has guided you through darkness only to lead you into renewal. Finally, the Ace of Pentacles appears like a golden key, announcing a door of opportunity that will unlock in September. This is the Scorpio Hidden Blessing September 2025, a gift of abundance that could manifest as financial stability, a career breakthrough, or even a chance at deeper love and security. Together, these cards tell the story of your destiny for this week. Upheaval that reveals truth, hope that restores your spirit, and an opportunity that sets the stage for long-term prosperity. The Scorpio Tarot message August 2025 is unmistakable. Do not fear what falls apart, because it is only making room for what is meant to last. And remember, Scorpio, you are the phoenix of the zodiac. Your power lies not in avoiding the fire, but in rising from it. Trust that every ending now is part of your Scorpio transformation. August 2025, and that every challenge you face is shaping you for the blessing to come. So when the signs appear, when the tower shakes, when the star shines, and when the ace beckons, know that these are not random. They are the cosmic markers, confirming that your destiny is unfolding exactly as it should. Scorpio, as we close this sacred transmission for August 25th to 31st, 2025, remember that everything you have walked through in this final week of August has been preparing you for the Scorpio Hidden Blessing September 2025. The shadows that resurfaced, the rivals who revealed themselves, the emotional tests that challenged your peace, and the cosmic alignment that pushed you forward were not punishments, but confirmations that you are ready for the next stage of evolution. Your journey, the Scorpio final test, August 2025, is the threshold. And by holding your ground, by choosing clarity over chaos and peace over provocation, you prove that you are ready to step into destiny. The Scorpio Tarot, reading August 2025, made it clear. The tower may shake, but the star restores. And the Ace of Pentacles waits to place a key in your hands. So do not fear the endings, embrace them, for they are only clearing the way for your abundance, Scorpio. Your story does not end here. It unfolds with greater power as September begins. So if this message resonates with you, if you feel the vibration of truth in your spirit, let me know in the comments by declaring, I claim my blessing. Because when you write it, you are anchoring your intention into the universe. And before you go, please remember to like this video if it spoke to your soul. Share it with another Scorpio who may need this guidance. And subscribe to the Mystic Astrozen so you never miss the cosmic updates designed for your path. Thank you for allowing me to walk beside you on this journey. Thank you for trusting the wisdom of the stars. And thank you for being the resilient, powerful, transformative Scorpio that you are. Your destiny is written in light. Your blessing is near. And September is waiting to receive you with open arms.